Turnout8 versus Checker. Checker being the developer of this very game.
He's the boss.
Yep.
Boss man of the game.
Yep. And unfortunately, he doesn't play nearly as much as he should, I guess you could say. I mean, well,
I don't know about that.
It's not
I
like
mean,
it's not like
he spends all that time
yeah.
developing the game.
Yeah, it's not that
I'm
like
okay with that.
I don't want to say should. I just want to say if you wanted to be, competitive at the game, if you wanted to be good at the game, he needs to play more.
Especially up in silver, where those guys aren't jokes. They're all really good at the game, and a lot of them potentially could be in divisions higher as well.
Yep. And Turnout8, very long-time player, has actually been having some trouble in silver as well.
Technically, this is a week 1 game, but it was played during this week as Checker kind of caught up on some of the postponed matches.
All right, I think I'm ready to go. I got picks and bans all ready here. Let me just pop that stuff up.
I'm interested to know what Checker bans.
Yeah.
What map does Checker not like?
Yeah, I feel like it seems like Checker shouldn't be banning because it's like they're all his children, in a way. But anyway, Checker does find it in his heart to ban Courtyard.
Heresy.
I know. He's like, maybe he's just fighting against it being the DE dust.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, it does make sense. Like, if you're generally inexperienced, Courtyard makes sense as not that Checker's inexperienced, but if you feel like you're a little bit rusty, then Courtyard's a good one to ban because it's going to be everyone else's comfort pick, and you're not going to feel great about it.
All right, and the ban from Turnout, kind of an understandable ban. We're seeing Balcony banned again. I think you want to ban any sort of coin flipping maps against.
Yeah, if we're lucky, we'll have no balcony matches in this cast. I'll be happy.
Yeah, we'll see.
From what I understand as well, Checker's also played a decent amount of balcony so far in his catch-up SCL matches.
Yeah.
So I think if Turnout wants to give himself the best chance, then getting rid of that map makes sense.
Yeah, I just feel like balcony is the one map where kind of anything can happen. So.
Yeah, so far both Checker and Turnout having difficult seasons. Obviously, Checker hasn't played a lot of the matches, but I think Checker's lost every single match.
He has.
Yeah, I think Turnout. I don't know if Turnout's lost every single match, but close to it.
Yep.
So we might be seeing a preview of the Silver Hazard match here.
We'll find out. And the first pick from Checker, see what his favorite child is. Apparently, Gallery.
That's interesting. If only he banned Ballroom. Ballroom's the oldest map, right? Could have been old and new.
Yep.
As far as Checker was concerned, but Gallery, it's a fun map to play, and I think if you feel semi-confident in both sniping and
Gallery
spying,
and just cheese the hell out of him, right?
Exactly.
Right, yeah.
All right, and the first pick out of Turnout is Ballroom.
Alrighty.
Map we see an awful lot here. It's just a solid map all around. Not too many people hate it, but yeah.
As well.
All right.
4 out of 8 maps, so it just gives so much power to the spy.
And then the second pick, Checker's second favorite, is apparently High Rise.
Very good. High Rise is a little bit like. Well, I guess it's more accurate to say that Terrace is a little bit like High Rise, but High Rise is definitely a unique sort of feel to it.
Yeah, it
Lots
is.
of time.
It is sort of like, I guess you'd call it the first full new art map that was created.
Indeed.
It was originally created to be it was the first new art beginner map. So maybe, hey, maybe that's telling that Checker picked it. And then the final pick out of Turnout8 is Veranda.
So Ballroom, Gallery, High Rise, and Veranda. Most of them are relatively small. I say that. Gallery is deceptively large, but kind of looks small.
Yeah, Gallery, actually, when we first started, when Gallery was first introduced, we did actually play it 5 of 8 for a bit, or 5 of 7. I don't remember if Fingerprint existed yet, but it was just it was just a little unsure of it because of its size, what was fair. But yeah, it can be really hard to get missions done. And that's, and unfortunately, as most of us know, Checker often does have some trouble getting missions done since, you know, this game's really hard.
Yeah,
right.
that's been one of his tragic flaws as Spy. Definitely is just a failure to get the missions done, and also purloining anytime Toby comes up to him.
All right, so for Checker, he needs to stand outside and get all the missions done out there.
Yep.
That's the game plan.
Yep. Toby, unfortunately, cannot go outside. He used to spawn out there occasionally, and then he would immediately teleport into the party. Which I'm sad that was taken away. But anyway,
we need Toby teleporting cannon.
Yeah, it was pretty great. All right, so anyway, we got Checker starting out as Spy first as Seek. He's inside. Hopefully, he'll run outside as fast as possible. Let's see. In 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Buster's behind us. We've got bookshelves in front of us, and AI takes us to green. Let's see if the cheese comes through.
Absolutely do it, and we'd be clean. Look at the zoom.
Yeah, really nice.
Zoom is often very tempting on Gallery, but it's still dangerous. You can see how Checker got away clean with the book because of that zoom.
So yeah, this is really interesting. In the games I play Gallery, I actually find that the Spy is more successful with direct transfers when they just literally go from green to blue or blue to green in the first portions. If they ever pause in the map, then you start going, that guy's got a book. Where'd you get the book from? I think it's probably this. We are outside. Ambassador does leave. The seduction target is here. And we did attempt the bug, but it wasn't successful. But also was very invisible due to the fact
I don't think that was seen.
So that's a green test for 40%, which is so far good mission progress. I think Checker would be good to go return this book to blue now. Make a direct path for it. Be confident in your play. Get that mission.
Absolutely. I agree with that. Just got to keep going. Got to get stuff done. Although 3 to bookcase now, so... No, he's just going to pick up a flirt first. That's fine, too.
91% is nice. And so far, so good for Checker.
Now you've got to dump the bug. Or do something.
Is in our conversation as well. I like to go for double agent contacts. Yeah, potentially. That would have been one of the best double agent contacts you could get on Gallery. Almost everyone is in a conversation.
Yeah. Not sure why we didn't do it, other than we wanted to do that bug, perhaps.
Minute and 46 seconds left on the clock, and we still have to complete a mission. This is where things start to become dangerous for Checker.
Are we going to time
Looks like we may add time.
No, innocent watch check. What are we doing?
We are burning the midnight oil here, Kaylee.
We really are.
Something that Checker is definitely used to doing. He's eyeing up the seduction target right now. Eyes only for Pearl.
I mean, minute 20 left. No mission's done. We'll finish up Seduce right here, and we could dump that bug, but 2 more to go after that. Be in a lot better position if we just thrown that banana bread out.
Don't return to green. Don't do it. No!
Oh, God. Why?
Oh, we're going for the action test, and it's a white test.
Why?
We're becoming Mr. A here is what we're doing, Kaylee.
We really are. We're standing right on top of him. I mean, yeah, you can do this double agent, but it's not as good as the one. Oh, we're going to do another time-consuming mission. I don't know about this.
Stop.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Good stop, but...
the fingerprint.
But, I mean, how are we going to win? We got to go to blue bookcase right now, surely.
One thing that you have to remember as a spy is that if you are going to go for the action test... Yeah, the double agent does join. If you are going to go for the action test, blue is very visible and green is less. So it's a green. Oh, it's not. It's a white test for the double agent. Got 27 seconds left. Toby is in our sight. We need to purloin and we need to transfer.
I don't think there's enough time. Like, we have to green test the purloin first of all.
All right. White test means that we have a drink in hand.
Okay, we have to bug. We have to bug. There's no time to do the microphone. We have to bug.
We're gulping. We are.
We have to
8 seconds left. Go for the bug. Nope. Committed to the action test.
There's not enough time to do this.
Yeah, you have to remember.
Yeah.
If you are going for the action test, you have to take the book out. You have to then do the action test, and then you have to put the backpack in. And so that's 3 actions, and it's a lot of time.
Yeah, looks like we're seeing a little bit of classic Checker here.
Yeah, needed to go faster there.
Must go faster, you might say.
I might say that, yes.
Really solid start though for Checker. Like it's got so much potential.
It all went sideways during that time when he was in the convo with the DA, left it to I think do a bug, and then the AMBA bailed out, and after that, that just sent him into a tailspin. He didn't do anything for like a minute after that.
All right. Anyway, let's see if Checker can do a little bit better as sniper, and we'll see how Turnout8 does as spy, as mom or teal dress in 3, 2, 1, planet.
I'm Team Teal.
Oh yeah, also Crazy Eyes.
Crazy Eyes, yeah. So we're gonna grab a blue book and immediately leave with it here. Currently, check
again the zoom. The early game zoom is so dangerous on this map because you can miss things like that. I like this. We're gonna run out, pick up a seduce.
Yeah, I hope that we dump the book sooner rather than later. I think that it's easy to fall into the trap of timer flirting on gallery. It's something that I personally struggle with, and I just don't think you have the time. To go for it.
I mean, you're burning so much in transit times right now as it is.
This is good though. We leave the conversation, which means that the flirtation.
Just a long distance flirt here, maybe. No, we had time. Oh, but it's seen. Dead.
Checker, hold your shot. It was so
he's not done yet, Checker. You don't need to shoot right there.
Yeah. Well,
he was so eager. He's like, I saw it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at least gallery at least is one of those maps where you can pretty clearly see everybody at a window, and so if you see the time go up, there's really not many people it could be. Like in this case, it was just the one.
If the sniper sees that a time ad has even happened on this map, it's big trouble for the spy.
Yep.
Yeah, if the spy doesn't get shot, then everyone inside can be low lit. It's very dangerous to time that on this map.
It is indeed. Very nice, 1-1, and on we go.
All right, we got Checker as general. Go. I'm ready to go in 3, 2, 1, planet.
Good opportunity for a bug as general. His walking bug is one of the best.
You're cutting out again a bit, Kaylee.
Not that bug. Oh, okay. Yep.
Checker burning time though is the issue he had previous games. We'll have to see if he does decide to try and fix things. You can't go for bugs like that, and he holds his fire here. But so far, we've had 30 seconds expire and no mission progress.
I'm going to bet we go longer than that with no mission progress.
Can't really join that pad with a seduction target. It would be very difficult. So instead we go to statues. Here we are. Going to be an inspect coming through and the big fat highlight.
Yep. What I was saying while I was lagging out is that I really, really want Turnout to pick Smallman for the last spy game. Checker constantly on record is saying, Smallman not that bad, really, for gallery. Not that bad.
That would be some sweet justification.
It would.
We go for the bug. Nope, Ambassador does leave. This is an innocent conversation here for Checker, but there is the opportunity potentially to get the reverse drive-by. I think Toby will block it. Checker resisted the opportunity to pearl in and rejects the drink all by himself. That's pretty good. Yeah, now we've got the seduction target here to flirt with.
I think he does a lot better job of it in SCL than he does when he's just casually playing or trying to like note. But sometimes when he plays, he's like noting down bugs and doing a bunch of other things that are pretty distracting. So when he's actually focused, I think he's a lot better about that pearl thing.
Eyes for the Ambassador right now. Checker might want to go for a bug as he enters onto the bookshelf.
Oh, another natural offer.
This is a
temptation overwhelming. Yep, there it is. Green purloin. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Let's see how many rejects we get. We might get very fortunate, and we might not. Does look like Buns will take it, so it's an instantaneous AI take, but the fade was hidden.
That's how you cough and probably die.
Oh dear.
That laser just sitting right there. Why aren't we dead yet? My goodness.
That's amazing. I mean, I guess Turnout goes, did I see it? I think I did, but I'll take the lowlights. A cough doesn't mean missions are being done. Blue book in hand. 55 seconds left. We've got 2 inspects, a 34% flirt, and I think Checker might be adding time.
Kind of have to. No, we're going to read the book.
38 seconds left, and now we head back in. The double agent is now outside, but not in a conversation.
I think it's a hard loss here. There's no way we can finish in time. It's not possible. Especially if we do this.
Maybe an AI gets shot. Checker's committing to the timeout, but does slam that book back in.
Yeah, why slam the book in at that point?
Innocent conversation. Turnout just going to happily allow the spy to time out here. With 9 seconds left, you'll get the overtime beeps if there was to be a mission complete, and there won't be. And that's going to be Checker timing out for another win for Turnout.
Yeah. I mean, you got to finish your missions. Yeah. That's all there is to it.
At least do more than one.
Yeah, that's a loss on any two of.
Yep. All right. Well,
I think I respect though the commit to timing out. Like, you know, for Checker to decide, yep, I'm just going to time out now and hope that an AI takes the shot. Like, he didn't do anything necessarily to add suspicion to himself other than the slam of the book.
Yep.
But yeah.
I mean, I'd like that play if Checker were well known for finishing missions all the time, but he's not. You know, like you've got to Checker should be rushing. You know, like Checker should be going real fast and finishing in 1 minute a lot, given his reputation.
Yep. Anyway, we're on to the final round on gallery. We got Turnout as Boots, also known as Buns or Brown Dress. In 3, 2, 1, playing it.
So my dream of Smallman against Checker on gallery does not come true. Time ad right away. I like that. That's saucy. You shot me for time ad last game. I'm going to time ad first thing this game. I like that.
It looked like we zoomed out Checker as soon as it happened, but that may have just been coincidental.
I think we're trying to chase the ST parallel to the ST there. Yeah, a little far, but that's okay.
It's a good bounce as well. Was almost committed to the conversation, and then the ST leaving kind of Turnout instantly reacted to that. Now we get the fingerprintable briefcase that we can return and get.
We could bug here as well.
Oh, zoomed in. Nope, Checker does zoom out. So it would have been a shot, and actually the highlight as well.
Yeah,
the highlight makes sense.
Watching very carefully here. Yeah, does not want the bug to happen.
I mean, there's 2 reasons for that highlight. There's one, you know, that guy's got a fingerprint, so there's mission progress to be had there. But there's also the sudden zoom out. Checker sees that someone is standing next to the ambassador and thinks, bloody hell, the bug could have happened. I missed it. And that could be dangerous for Turnout. You know, no fault of his own, really, other than the fact that Checker might even credit there's a bug there as well.
Yeah. Just bad luck, mostly. We've had 3 flirts completed, 2 of which were green, and we're at 88% because distance is hard. Oh, here comes the Amba.
Looking at the briefcase. Yeah. She's close, and there's the bug.
Close enough. Boom.
Yeah. Did we see the lean?
I don't think we did.
I don't think we did.
I think Checker considered the Amba safe there, even though she was not.
Very dangerous. I guess, side-by-side bugs. I'm not sure how to put that, but they can be some of the strongest places where you just don't think the ambassador can be bugged.
Yeah, that was kind of a back-to-back bug. Another place where you often see that is on Courtyard. While the spy or the Amba is standing in a window, and the other one's in a conversation circle.
I enjoy it on Ballroom. Both the statue pads are close enough to the conversation that you can do back-to-backs as well.
So we're looking for a fingerprint and probably for double agent. And then we will have done a pretty low-key game. The only thing that really got us much heat at all was that briefcase return.
And one thing that Checker has been really looking for with his spy is...
So we're going to try for a silent game, I think, here. I think we're going to try for a silent game. We're going to inspect the statue. We're going to go to the statue the Amba was at, and we're going to win without having done banana bread, which can be very strong.
Let's see how Checker reacts to it. Turnout puts the statue down.
No. Oh god, that scared me.
AI takes the briefcase, and AI will almost always take the briefcase over the statue at that point, so it does at least preserve one possible fingerprint. 118 on the clock. Turnout's just doing a bit of idle here, so that it just goes statue to statue, which could potentially add the heat. Now we've got another AI at statues, which also could potentially lower heat because there's more people to look at. Here we go. This is the mission complete statue pickup. 102 on the clock, and Checker, what is he looking at? He's looking at Red Dress's feet. Inspect has been done. It's a red test, so we are burning time. Fingerprint comes through. 10 seconds on the clock. Checker, how much do you suspect Turnout at this point?
Not enough.
Looking like it is going to be the win countdown. Turnout8 takes the win and takes the lead in this series.
Very nicely played by Turnout. Good recognition of the opportunity there when the ambassador was at that statue, and clever play to add time early, and another clever play to avoid the double agent there. Very well played by Turnout.
All right, and with that, Turnout is up 3-1. We'll see if Checker can do anything about that lead on the next map, which is Ballroom. Let me know when you're both loaded in.
Yep.
I'm ready.
All right, awesome. We are red dress in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Bug opportunity in time of chaos? No, we don't go for it. Chasing the ST instead? No, we're not doing that either.
In a contact double agent conversation, if you're going to go for an early contact, then you want it to be in the moment of chaos, and you just need to split straight out of there because it's kind of like baiting the sniper. It's like, do you want these lowlights? I might be one of them. Purloin does come through. It's another green test.
Did that intentionally. Pulled Toby over for that.
Now we're going to the opposite side and picking up a book. It's a good play.
I like this play. This is a good play.
We get seduction target progress. We have a book in hand. So how did we Purloin? And look at Toby bouncing around. This is a really great Purloin.
That's a red test microfilm, but the dangers of zoom.
Oh no!
The dangers of zoom and moving the camera too much. A red test microfilm has gone invisible.
There's nothing more amusing to me than the red test microfilm animation, but it is particularly scary when you're the one doing it.
It's pretty much the worst thing that can happen to you in the game. I mean, there's almost nothing more obvious than the red test microfilm animation visually. Purloin has occurred. A few lowlights have come off, but I don't think Checker has any particular heat.
No, and that's good. Seduction target, currently walking around. We got 34%. We got 2 minutes on the clock. There's a fingerprint on blue bookshelf.
I can feel my anxiety grow as I feel like Checker's not going to do anything here for 45 seconds. Okay, good. There we go.
All right. So we're joining the conversation with the double agent, and we're looking at the ambassador at the same time. So I feel like the play from Checker is that we go to blue bookshelf, we get our fingerprint, we get the microfilm transfer complete, and hope that there isn't a red test involved there. And the ambassador's right next to us as well. Oh, good contact. It's a green test, but we're the only one in a conversation that can have a double agent.
Yeah, we're the only real. We should get out of there. Yeah, I don't think Turnout figured that out.
You want to hope so. Over to the seduction target we go. Now the fingerprint is there. Unfortunately, it does get muddied just as it happens.
No, that was a red test flirt.
Oh, no, as well. Yeah, seduction target gets left. So Checker's trying to complete. It's good pacing. He is definitely upping the ante, but unfortunately, it's gone wrong. Here's the moment of truth.
Still okay here. Just needs to get this. If we get away with this microfilm, we're in reasonable shape. We need either 2 more flirts or a fingerprint.
The fingerprint's there.
There's the green test
on the microfilm.
There's the green test. That's the one we really wanted to hit too. Yep. All right, now we got to go fast. We got to do 2 flirts, or we've got to do fingerprint. We have not got a fingerprint available other than at green books. If we go to green books, we can get it right now.
Yeah, really good.
I think he wants to do the flirt.
It depends on if he saw it. We're looking over at the ambassador.
We gotta do something. Gotta do something. Don't do nothing.
Potentially check and miss the fingerprintable book that was available. We also can go to statues and middle statue inspect as well. This is a big idle game. I think Checker wants the briefcase.
Oh man. Just get that flirt and then run. Okay, we're going for green bookcase. We're gonna beat Taft there. Yes.
Nice. Let's get that fingerprint. It is going to be
Andrew Ryan takes the shot. Yeah, Andrew Ryan takes the shot for going to statues late. Yep, very nice.
Really good.
It was one of the possible purloiners. I think Turnout felt that he had to shoot because Andrew Ryan was one of the people who could have purloined.
Yep, Checker very nearly threw that one away, but it was good. He was actually going to actually complete missions.
He was done, and other than the fact that there were going to be 3 seconds of overtime, which were not necessary, I think that was a very well played game by Checker.
Yeah, so the scores are within 1.
Yeah, he just has to convert the spy win, and we're back to an even game.
Yep.
See how that goes.
Look who Turnout's playing Kaylee.
There we go, but it's not on gallery, so it's not the same.
Yep, it's not.
Hide behind Damon though, then I will love him forever.
That guy, there we go. All right, I'm ready to go. Count it down in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Oh, God, for a second there. Yeah, he is. He's going to hide behind Damon. No, he's going for the bug. Okay.
No, I missed the bug. That's too bad. That was going to be a fun bug if it worked.
As soon as I saw the turnaround there, I was like, he's waiting for Damon. No, there's the failed bug. We're at green bookshelf. We've got the book in hand.
That
The
dangerous
microfilm
zoom.
the white, and we're zoomed in as well, so no vision on that whatsoever. A free microfilm takeout for Turnout.
But Turnout's got to be a little worried because just based on the laser... Okay, never mind. Yeah, too far on that bug.
Failed bug, yeah. That was a wrong arm as well, so the arm stuck out towards Checker rather than into the ember.
I wanted it.
Sticking with the Seduce, honestly surprised that Turnout hasn't received a highlight, but maybe Checker's kind of holding off the highlights for other reasons.
I don't think Checker's really seen anything that would justify a highlight for him. I mean, other than the weird pathing. Oh, that's got to be a bug. Come on. You can just twitch over and do that if you want.
He's actually relatively in range, I feel.
Yeah.
Maybe just outside of it. Oh, we're being offered, though. Will Toby get ignored?
White
nope, it's a purloin. Right in the eyes of Checker as well.
Yeah, that's not great. But Checker not checking
not looking
the list.
At it.
Yeah.
No, he's focused in on the ambassador and the fact that Buns was pretty close by. Hasn't even zoomed in yet, so it's still gone unnoticed, and a couple of drink offers have happened since then.
I love our positioning. Look at how we're putting a lot of cover between ourselves and the laser right there. I like it.
We also gulp the drink as well. This is really good small man play. When you play small man, Kaylee, you really have to consider that there's just so many new angles available to you.
Yeah, all the cover is just worth so much more when you're small man.
Great time to microfilm transfer, but does decide to walk away from the bookshelf, go for the flirt instead.
Yeah, he's just going to find some cheesy place to do it, like at the paintings maybe.
With the ambassador currently hiding behind.
Oh, Checker's only just noticing the purloin. Taft might die.
This is dangerous, yeah. If you've only just noticed it, Taft will die.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Checker only just there decided to take a look at the list. I think Taft was already a suspect, which made him worry. Yeah,
that's one of the pitfalls of looking at the list only infrequently is just sometimes I think we've all been guilty of that. Oh no, the list is gone. Shoot someone you see holding a drink who's also a suspect. It's just sometimes if and that was pretty late in the match. He could have been very well behind. He actually kind of was.
I mean, Taft middle statue inspect, and then as Checker notices that the guest is gone, has taken a drink. So there is definite mission progress there for Taft. It's just unfortunate that there was a whole minute of time that lapsed between the purloin and the realization.
Small detail. But anyway, we got Checker as spy again. Let's see if he can actually complete missions again. Let's find out in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
We won as red dress earlier, so maybe we win again? Question mark? Bug?
Yep.
And it's pretty invisible because Turnout is
zoom. We gotta stop this early game. Banana bread.
Okay, double agent contact. We're rushing.
Now inspect swap Checker. Right for the throat. Right for the throat. Moly. Not those statues.
That's the highlight. That's a highlight for the potential of a banana bread split and the ambassador being standing next to it. Checker might have just instantly taken far more heat than he should have for this point.
That's okay. We've got 3 minutes left. We're going to 3 cycle
That's true.
this.
Oh, that is a free cycle. Turnout zoomed in on the guest list, though, so it goes unnoticed. Statue gets put back.
Now just flirt.
Now Checker just has to find the flirt.
Just flirt. Yep. That's not flirt.
That is some incredible speed from Checker. I mean, there's no reason to go over to Irish just yet. She's at a window pad, a painting pad, which she's going to leave. So you just wait for her to leave. Then you go to books with her. Get that flirt in.
Now, we're in a little bit of a sticky convo, though. We can't just bail, given how much heat we have.
We'll just bail.
Dangerous timing there. Over. That might be too late.
Yeah, it does decide to take the book out before as well.
It takes just barely. Thank you, Irish.
Irish with the long pause. 51% agreeing, but it's a very quick book pick pack. Etiquette, not necessarily obeyed there from Checker, but we are just going to chase straight over to Irish. Maybe a chance to 2-flirt it. If Checker 2-flirts this is going to be a very speedy spy win. From Checker's point of view, especially.
Danger increases that we're being paired with each flirt here. We'd really like to timer flirt this.
85%. The next flirt available around the 1 minute mark.
Good interruption. Good interruption. That's a great time to talk. Right after you've just done a flirt, it couldn't possibly be a second flirt. It's a very AI-like action to take.
Guest list has been offered to us, Kaylee. Can we resist it?
No. But don't ignore Toby either, please.
Takes the drink. It's an innocent.
That was very close to ignoring Toby, though. Very dangerously close.
At this point, let's look at the rest of the party. We've got a AI next to the ambassador at statues. Quite a lot of people. The flirts come through. I don't think there's any reason for Turnout to take a shot here.
No way.
Checker pulls off another spy win on Borum.
There you go. Love it. Love it. Very well played. I like the early aggression. I like going for statues in the middle of nothing and getting highlight and then just saying, well, that's fine that I got a highlight. I just flirt for the win now.
Yeah, it's impressive. And actually, you can see when you're saying about that ignoring Toby thing, he actually did stop. Toby actually did get a stop offering drink thing, so he's taken as it was being pulled away, which is which is one of those things. If you see it, you're kind of dead.
Yeah, if Toby stops offering, that means you did wait too long. It's roughly usually it's between the 10 to 14 second mark that Toby will stop offering.
But anyway, pulled it off. That was actually a really impressive spy game overall. So we'll see. Really can he keep this up? We got Taft here, the fastest character in the game. See if Turnout8 can pull off a speedy one in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Yeah, so just for clarification, an AI will never ignore Toby. They will either take a drink or they will reject a drink, and they will always do it before the 10-second mark.
Oh my god, what is this combo placement?
So this is AI controlling. So you take it off AI control, but you don't input a command.
Yeah.
And the AI just takes you straight into the middle of a conversation, because AI aim for the middle of the conversations and then make a decision where they want to go into the conversation when they get closer to it.
But what a great bug opportunity here, potentially. We are in bug range.
How close are we to general? This is
Oh, no, you have to bug there. Come on. Wait for the laser to move a little bit. Oh, that's too bad.
Taft in general in a great discussion / argument. I think Taft just got annoyed and left it in a huff.
They were belly to belly there.
Yeah.
An encounter in which Taft obviously has the advantage. We're going to flirt here. Yep, we're going to flirt. I think we were trying to double agent that last combo, but the double agent left on us. Green flirt is going to be very helpful because we're a little bit behind the time curve here.
51% helps, yep. And 2 minutes 20 on the clock.
Attempt, I think, from Checker.
Oh, okay, yep. I mean, highlighting the person with the book as suspicious, also not the worst idea, just so you can continue to track it. Chasing our seduction target to the green bookshelf here so that we can get another flirt in. If we hit the 2 flirt, then we are good to go. But it hasn't quite expired yet, Kaylee.
Yep. Very interesting choices to be made here by Turnout. The things we want to do, we can't really do right now. We're hoping that the cast cooperates a little. Yeah.
Well,
that was not what I would have done, but we were zoomed in as Checker, so no huge problem there.
Here comes the contact of the double agent and white test, so we will speak throughout it. Some lowlights available, quite a few in fact, and even better, there's quite a few highlights. Rocker, who's already highlight in a conversation with a suspected double agent. Turnout misses the pad. Checker doesn't seem to react with it. Now we're going to green, check the watch.
Always time ad right after. The last
over to the seduction target. A bug opportunity not taken. Seduce up to 85%.
1 minute 45 on the clock, and that's still not a ton of time to do 2 missions other than the flirt.
I think we're in a good spot to get the reverse drive-by here.
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. No, he goes the other way.
The redirect comes through. So instead, we're going to white test this purloin. Checker, will he be able to see it is the question. It took a minute to see the previous one, I think. Turnout distanced himself from the waiter.
I get
You're roboting a bit again, Kaylee.
Sorry, I'll take over for now.
Yeah, go for it.
As long as. And so, I mean, this is really unfortunate. Checker's just noticed that the guest list has been purloined. He's zooming in on it now, and will he hold his shot? No, he's not going to. It's going to be an instantaneous shot on to the most suspicious AI at the time, which happened to be Mr. A, the original spy.
Yeah. Interesting. That's the same exact shot he did last game.
Yep. Yeah, no, exact same shot. And I think for Checker, it's definitely just a panic. You know, you look at the clock, it's 35 seconds on your clock, and you go to yourself, there's been a purloin, this guy's been to statues, there's been a double agent contact, I have to make a shot. You're not wrong, you know, usually you would. It's just that Turnout kind of had a series of unfortunate events that entire game, and just wasn't making much mission progress.
Right. Anyway, with that, looks like Turnout is up 5-3. Checker as spy on High Rise, a very interesting map. I guess this one normally we like to we like to talk about the mission selections. Yeah, there you go. Because this is one of the few maps that we play in the SEO where you have to select and I guess ban, for lack of a better word, certain missions. In this one, we've basically taken out two of the two main hardtails, Purloin and Swamp. I'm not sure about the decision to take off Purloin, but
well, I mean,
or Contact even.
Or Contact, yeah, Contact.
There is a school of thought, and Checker is among them, along with a few actually pretty high level players, that Double Agent is just very difficult on this map.
I would agree.
Very frequently gives off way too much information.
Yep. And there's just always there can be long stretches of time where the Double Agent just does not want to be in a conversation. Yep. And you can kind of screw yourself over. But with 3 missions to do, usually got plenty of time for that to happen at least once.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm really interested. High Rise is a map that you have a lot of time, 3 minutes 30 for 3 missions, but also it's a map where being able to frame an AI and really convincingly frame an AI is definitely doable. Yeah. So I wonder, does Checker opt into observing and maybe setting someone up, or is he the kind of guy who's going to go for missions?
Yep, and maybe turning off Purloin was just a way to take away that temptation that he naturally has of Purloining at every possible chance.
And there's a lot of you can always see the guest list, I think, pretty much on High Rise. So you got good angles for guest list, and with so little guests, it only can be a couple of people.
All right. Anyway, here we go. We got Plane Twin starting it in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
I think the most interesting thing is that Checker's left microfilm transfer on. A lot of new school players, I think, agree that just microfilm is death on High Rise.
Microfilm is a very interesting mission to leave on that I don't necessarily disagree with if you're going to do something that I would consider foolish, like cutting banana bread. Because microfilm, while it's a very, very difficult mission to complete, it's also a very, very difficult mission to guard for the sniper, and it drains a lot of attention.
As long as you find your mission progress elsewhere, and if you get that bug whilst a sniper is watching read animations, then there's definitely a reason to go for it. Checker hits the seduce early. It's 51%. He's going to stand on top of the briefcase whilst Orange Dress checks her watch.
Just wants that second seduce. Flirt. Yeah.
85%. Fingerprint is turned on. Checker repositions on the pad. It's a hard tell to any briefcase enthusiasts, but so far he is safe from being shot.
Gonna pick up the final flirt, maybe?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe just go to statues and get your inspect. Go to bookshelves, get your fingerprint, and then go to conversation.
Not a great spot. I mean, well, like I don't think you can banana bread now. I think you die if you banana bread. Probably we got to get a sneaky fingerprint in somewhere.
The good news is, Kaylee, it's turned off. You can't banana bread.
That's good.
You can't banana bread. You can't purloin. So Checker gets his fingerprint here. He's got 2 of his missions. He is speeding through High Rise. The question is, does he get shot for flirting with Orange Dress?
No, because he's not going to flirt yet. Hopefully, Orange Dress will cooperate a little bit. Yeah.
85% means that we can hit the flirt from max flirt range and we'll succeed.
Which we absolutely should do.
I would wait. I don't think you need to rush it, but maybe...
I think it's fine.
I guess there's the mini meta that Checker doesn't complete, right?
Exactly. And I think that's why it's fine. I don't think Turnout's going to be super inclined to take the shot here. I think the time he should have shot if he was going to was after that fingerprint that Checker completed number 2 there.
Wow, and we saw, I think, maybe one of the fastest Checker wins ever.
One of the fastest. I mean,
Chris has been playing
as well.
Other than those first couple of gallery games, which were pretty awkward, I think that Checker's spy play has been really on point. I mean, if if Checker just guards Purloin on Ballroom, he's up in this set, I think.
Yep. Yeah, no, for sure. 3 spy wins in a row. That's a lot of spy wins, and you kind of expect Checker to be up in points because of that.
But unfortunately, you know, his sniper games could use a little bit more practice.
Yeah, I mean, he's got another shot here at evening it out on High Rise, which is a very, very snipeable map.
Oh, right, so and we can see what Turnout has selected to.
I don't think you ever cut. There's no excuse for cutting Bug on this,
I would
right?
agree. Yeah, Bug is just
it's just too good.
Yeah, but swap Purloin. Those make sense.
The interesting thing is that Purloin has given Turnout 2 civilian shots so far. So I'm not sure I agree with the decision to cut it.
Yeah, I would agree, just in light of the fact that he's gotten away with it every time so far.
I think the theory is you cut as many hardtails as possible, which I agree with, and you leave in the hardtail that drains the most sniper attention. So I think that's the logic. So I'm not going to say it's objectively wrong or anything. I just think that I really like keeping Bug in because it's another one that drains a lot of attention, right?
And also, you just want like Bug and like things like Bug and Purloin. Those are those missions that you can just sort of like, if you're running low on time or something else, you can just sort of, it's sort of almost like the shoot the moon mission for the spy. It's just like, oh no, time's running out. Oh, I can just Bug. I can just Purloin real quick. You can't. None of those other missions you can. You can contact quickly, but that requires the map to be more in your favor than those other ones. But well, either way, we'll see what Turnout can do with this in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
And just to elaborate further on what Kletos was saying, I think High Rise is one of the only maps that you can both frame a target and mission complete at the same time. You really have that option available to you. You can spend a good 2 minutes setting someone up and observing the party, and if things don't go well, you can just go Bug, inspect, contact, and you're done.
Few options for Turnout here early. Could go pick up the Seduce over at the Blue Bookcase, but not doing that.
Looks like we are going to go over.
Oh, here we go again with this. First? Here we go again. No, not this time.
Also, slightly awkward entry point onto the Blue Bookshelf. Not sure.
Yeah, we're a little deep. We're a little deep on the pad.
34% on the flirt. It's not the worst to be in.
Did we just stop reading on the pad? I think he stopped reading on the pad rather than walking directly away, which is a hard tell. And also just Amba wants to whisper sweetly into our ear right there.
Not talking in a 2-person conversation as well. Thankfully, Checker doesn't notice it.
Yep. Another dangerous flirt. That one takes. Yeah.
This is 3 flirts, though, and only 2 of them have taken. If Checker is guarding flirt, then it's dangerous. Turnout gets caught on the wall as he comes around the corner. Really tight path.
A little bit, but not super noticeable there.
Ooh. All right, Turnout doesn't care. Book etiquette's not something we care about right now, Kaylee, because we are just gunning it.
That's right. We're going fast.
There's the fingerprint. Bug is turned off, so there's no danger for Checker to watch. Oh, we hold on to it?
We just failed.
Still got it.
To return the briefcase there.
Try
again. One more go.
I mean, you don't have to guard Bug in that scenario, so I think Checker's not looking.
Yeah, maybe not, but I mean, if you're looking at briefcase etiquette at all there, that's just a shot, is what that is.
Yeah, for sure. Seduce is done. Contact is done. We just need one more fingerprint.
Yeah, it's all down to whether or not Checker's guarding that fingerprint and counting his prints accurately. And if he is, I think very clearly Turnout's going to be the one to shoot here.
Yeah, there's only 2 highlights, and Oh, 3, I should say.
Oh, no, but the briefcase is stolen by Salmon, so there's going to be a difficult fingerprint on that one. But the Amba is at a statue, so we could potentially here get the fingerprint off that statue. Or the book. The Amba just rubbing their hands all over various things right now.
Right.
A lot of options.
This is Checker's map pick. If there's going to be a map that Checker must feel comfortable sniping on, it has to be this one. Here we go. Turnout out the gates over to the painting.
Yeah. Oh my god, way too fast. Why go?
Is
why
Salmon in danger of getting shot? Well, right now, Checker's zoomed in on the party. 2 of his suspects are at bookshelves.
What are we
8
guarding?
seconds left on the clock. The fingerprint has gone out.
Why would you ever zoom in? There's nothing that needs to justifies a zoom in here.
What? That is BM Turnout.
Oh,
disgraceful. That is disgraceful.
Turnout was developer of the game.
Turnout was banned after this match, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. Checker wins, guys. Easy sweep of.
Yeah, just ban all your opponents. You'll win. Like, oh look, I'm the only one left in silver. All right.
So it's Elvis versus Ponoob next. No.
Wait, we still have.
Yeah, I know. No, because Turnout was banned. That was just the end of that match.
Yep. All right. Well, anyway,
no, we do have some more. Checker does get one more chance to tie it up and earn the draw here on Veranda.
Yep. All right, and I am ready to go. You're both loaded?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Awesome. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Playing it.
I'm feeling so many spy wins in this match, you guys. Yeah. So many. We've had 6 straight, haven't we?
Yeah. And Checker has really upped his spy game.
Yeah.
Like from those first couple of gallery games, straight on Taborium and High Rise, he's just been blazing through the missions. Now on Veranda, let's see how he can perform. This is the map pick of Turnout here. To Red Bookshelf we go.
Very often, if you're going to go to a bookshelf on Veranda and you have a drink in hand, you want to sip it before you go to the bookshelf because that minimizes the amount of time you spend at the bookshelf, visible as someone who was at that bookshelf.
Not to mention, etiquette-wise, if you want to follow the rules, you have to pause at least about 1.5 seconds before you do sip at a bookshelf, which just adds more time that you'll get noticed. An accidental read by Checker instead of the pickup of the briefcase, so I think it goes unnoticed.
Yeah.
Nope.
Ooh,
okay.
I think that was
for any reason.
I think that's for the fingerprint more than anything.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's dangerous. You don't want to get highlight for fingerprints. You want to get highlight for something else on this map.
Yeah.
48% with a green test on the flirt. Wheels currently just chilling there with a book of his own. Checker potentially looking to return this to green.
Oh, absolutely.
There it is. Turnout kind of just leaning as he sweeps. That's the microfilm transfer complete. Checker successfully does it. Joins the same conversation he was just at as Wills leaves it. He's
That's all right. This is a good place to hang out for a little bit, as it were.
Going to be a fingerprint coming up on the green bookshelf as well once the ambassador returns that book. Do we go for the bug? I don't think we do. Too much openness. Oh, it does.
Dead. Yeah, that's the game. Just not the right timing for that bug. That bug could have worked if we had waited for a little bit more of a sneaky rotation.
And even worse, that it was a wrong arm bug.
Yeah, we just go straight for it there. And that's the match, ladies and gentlemen. Turnout will take that one 7-4.
Well, I mean, that was still a pretty good showing for Checker.
Yep.
Absolutely. That was really good spy play. It's just, if Checker solidifies his sniper from this point onwards, then I think he's going to start winning some games.
Absolutely.
Doesn't have many games left, but yeah, it's certainly possible.
On we go to our last match, Ponoob versus Elvis Snake, way up there in gold division.